already going inside because he forgot a phone charger.
All right, start of our Florida Keys trip. We're going down for our first wedding anniversary, and I'm gonna fill up on gas here at the best store in the world, Costco Wholesale. But yeah, we have like a 6-hour long drive down to get to Key West. We're gonna stop in Florida City. We're gonna stop in Isla Mirada for Robbie's for lunch. And on this trip, we're gonna be going snorkeling. We're going to be visiting old military forts, a lot of museums, and yeah, should be a good time. All right, well, we just stopped in Florida City at the racetrack all the way at the end. Filled up on gas. We did pretty okay. Miami traffic was about as bad as you probably thought it was going to be, but we made it, and we're just getting onto the Keys right now, so that's it. Time to go feed some tarpon, and hopefully I come back with all my fingers. Lunch, by the way, was delicious. Great spot to eat.
Starting to freak me out.
They're so fast. I never knew how big tarpon were. And that's Robbie's in Isla Mirada. We had a good lunch, really good lunch. The food was good, the fish was fresh. So were the tarpon. We got to feed some tarpon, and we all left with all of our fingers, so thank God. But it was awesome. Robbie's and Isla Mirada. If you're on the way down to Key West, I couldn't recommend a better spot to go for lunch. Alrighty, man. Just got changed over. Get ready to go to the beach. Getting settled into the room a little bit. The pool, that's what I meant to say. We're not going to a beach. Keys don't really have very many beaches. But yeah, we're gonna go hang out at the pool for a little while before dinner. Maybe get a buy one, get one drink. I'm not sure. But as you probably could imagine, we went down to the pool, went swimming for a little while, had a couple of drinks, had a good time. I didn't record anything because I'm a moron. But here is the pool. It's pretty nice. So we're leaving the hotel room right now, and we're gonna go ahead into town a little bit. We're going to Blue Heaven tonight to go get some dinner. So yeah, should be a good time, and we're headed there right now. I'll meet you there. All right, well, we just got on table here at Blue Heaven, and so far so good. Seems like a very nice place, so we're excited to eat here. And I don't know what you want to call it, the ambiance, the vibes. It's very nice. If you've ever been to the Garlic in New Smyrna, Florida, I would say it's very similar, but this is more Key West than the Garlic is. Yeah, so we're excited to check it out. So we just got back from dinner from Blue Heaven. We're headed back to the hotel room now. It's a pretty early night for us. We had a pretty good long drive, and Blue Heaven, if you're in Florida, I could not recommend it more. In Key West, it was a great place to have dinner, and it's pretty, like I said, pretty early night for us. We're gonna go to Dry Tortugas base tomorrow and do some snorkeling, so we're very excited for that. But for us, for the rest of the night, it'll be pretty quiet, pretty chill, and that'll be about it for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. We are up early today, and we are headed down to the lobby to get an Uber. We're going to Dry Tortugas National Park today. We're gonna go walk around, see the fort, see the old military history, as well as do some snorkeling. So we're super excited to do it. Should be a good day. As you can tell, we're not one for much of sleeping in on vacations, as it is still pretty, the sun is still just coming up just a little bit, so should be a good day. All right. Well, we're on the boat after a pretty long morning, but we were here on the boat, headed towards Dry Tortugas. We had a good breakfast. The waves are pretty calm, not too bad. They're saying like 1 to 3 foot swells. So we're doing pretty good. What do you think? Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it is swaying a little bit. I don't know how much you can see up behind us. But yeah, so we got about a 2-hour ride, a little bit less than 2-hour ride till we get there. Well, we finally have made it here after a long journey. A 2-hour boat ride in the middle of nowhere, early morning. So we are here at Fort Jefferson.
Ready to walk around?
Let's do some walking around. I want to read some brochures. I want to learn some stuff. You think this is a new construction? Wow. So they had cannons. Yeah, they had cannons at each one of these openings. With it being all brick by this, imagine how loud that would be. So they would set the cannons on this, and then I guess they could change the direction with the wheels on the bottom. And you can still kind of see the tracks that they would follow to move them. As you can see, they had like a moat surrounding this whole thing. Now, if I understand castles and forts correctly, which isn't exactly my thing, I think there are bathrooms on the top floor of this fort, and this would have been the little pipe that went down to the bottom, where they went to the bathroom. Babe, do you want to take a medieval poop? Do you want to take a medieval poop?
I will. Cool lighthouse.
Kind of do. Oh yeah. Lighthouse. We got to get up to that second story somehow. Closed, unsafe area. Well, I've never wanted to go inside any part of a fort more than this here right now. What's so unsafe about it? I don't think this boat's supposed to be right here. Yes, we can go in that building. We're gonna go in all the buildings. So this is a hot shot furnace, and this is so they could set wooden ships on fire after hitting them with a cannonball. There'd be a coal fire up towards the chimney up there. They would load in the cannonballs. It would be heated throughout this furnace, and then you would come down to the receiving end, and you could pull out these red hot cannonballs. And like I said, they would shoot them at wooden ships to try to set them on fire. Pretty like gruesome stuff, but smart. I mean, really. And it says here on the little sign, the idea of setting fire to enemy warships can be traced back to the ancient world. So it sounds like, I mean, it's pretty clever. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. But here's some kind of ruins to some building. I see there's like a house looking structure down there. So as it turns out, this is the remainder of the officers' quarters. I think they said there was like 63 officers that they were able to house in what building was here. So the officers stayed here. They had like some kitchen areas back here and outhouses and things. And then I think right across there is the enlisted quarters where they had like 1,000 or so troops of enlisted people. I'm trying to find out how many people like it took to staff this as a military base, like how many people were here in total. But if it's at least like, I don't know, 1,500, I just can't imagine 1,500 people being trapped inside this base. I mean, you'd go mad. But I guess if they all had their own job to do, not to mention fire cannons out of all these portholes, then it would make sense. But you see these signs a lot too: loose brick, stand back, because I mean, obviously the place is still standing, but you can definitely see where a lot of bricks are missing from. Oh my gosh. Like I said, the middle of nowhere. There is nothing here. They must be working on a dock of some sorts, repairing it. Yeah, there is a whole lot of nothing surrounding us.
This is cool.
What do you think?
This is really cool. All the history. It's surreal. And the beauty of the water. Oh, look at the
Oh yeah. Some kind of like limestone or something, or the salt maybe?
creating stalactites and it's dripping down and some reforming.
Making little salt mounds. That's nuts.
That's kind of.
Well, I stopped to read one sign and I lost my wife, as I normally do on these trips. But we are on an island, so I think we made it very far. Hey, there you are. I was just talking about how I lose you. Oh, wow. Could have brought steak. So it says here that most of the prisoners, or not most of the prisoners, it says here that after the Civil War that this place was used as a prison, which makes sense. It's kind of like Alcatraz, like on steroids. But they had these prisoners here, mostly like military deserters and things like that. And they had a prisoner by the name of Dr. Mudd, and this was his cell area. And but they would dig these trenches. The prisoners would dig these trenches into the ground because since they were exposed to the elements, so much rainwater would get collected in here. So they dug this trench that they could use to scoop out the water, so they're not just sitting and laying in rainwater. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, I would really appreciate some sort of handrail. I don't like being railless. Sense of security. Oh, look at this one. Jeez. So here's one of the cannon guns next to the lighthouse, and here is a hole in the ground. How bad could this be? Oh, actually, there's nothing. It's just a dugout. Okay, cool. All right, observation. So here's a good example. You can see how they could rotate the axis of the gun. And they had these big steel wheels that they could wheel, I mean, close to 180 degrees-ish. And here's the rifling pattern that they put inside the barrels to put some spin on the projectile so it's more accurate. And I mean, you know, they could probably wipe this thing down a little bit, but, you know, it probably used to look nice. Your thoughts?
It's really history.
Yeah, it is. Now, I am no Civil War fort expert. Not that I know a ton about it. I'm just going to make an observation. Feel free to disagree. I think that radio tower and radio beacon with the GPS may not have been here in the 1800s. I think that was probably installed sometime afterwards, 5 years ago. But there's no way of knowing. So, well, we just had lunch, a little bit of Jersey Mike's, and we got back inside the boat for a little while and got some AC and kind of cooled off. And now it's time to go snorkeling. So we'll get changed over, get ready to get in the water, and we're gonna go swim around here and see what we can find. All right, fins are on. We're in the water right outside of the fort, and we're just about ready to get underwater and start swimming around. See what we can find around here. That's my daily dose of sodium in one swallow. Can't see anything.
No.
Well, we are surrounded by seaweed. And we got this one little strip of easy sand. Headed on the way into shore. Hopefully we got some cool footage. Saw a bunch of conch shells, different kinds of fish. Sorry, I'm stepping on coral. But going next to this wall of the fort and the moat, we got to see a bunch of really cool stuff. The snorkeling here is awesome. Well, we are leaving the fort and snorkeling, and we're getting on board the Yankee Freedom for our trip back home.
Another 2 hours.
Another 2 hours. We are ready to get back to the mainland. It took us about 2 hours to get here. We've been hanging out in front of this boat for a good while. We are happy to see land again. We are happy to be back. Did you have a good trip? Did you have a good time? Good. Well, I might take another video, but I think I'm gonna put the camera up. We're gonna go to the hotel and get washed up. I'll see you at dinner. Yeah. Well, that's gotta be some kind of record time. In and out of the room, 10 minutes, put on a different shirt, she got dressed. Right away, we're headed back down to the lobby. We're gonna get on the van, take us back down closer to downtown, and we're gonna go get a bite to eat because we are starving. And it turns out snorkeling for the afternoon and visiting an abandoned fort works up quite the appetite. So I'm gonna put the camera down until we get downtown. Well, after a quick skip and a hop and a ride in a sketchy van, we made our way to Sunset Pier. With some live music coming on later. So in the meantime, I think we're gonna get a drink, get something to eat, and just hang out. We got about an hour and a half. Yeah, we got about an hour and a half to kill until the sunset. So I think this is gonna be our hangout for the night. Just hang out here and have some food and enjoy the sunset. Well, here we are. Sunset. Got some food. Doing good. Alright, well, we're just leaving dinner about 2 hours later. They had some live reggae music and the drinks were good and the food was good. A beautiful sunset, so it kind of made it easy to just plop down there and sit there for 2 hours. We had a great time. Sunset Pier, it's a great place to watch the sunset, but also the food and drinks are good, the music is good, the vibes are good. So if you're in the area, Sunset Pier is a great place to be. But I think we got a little bit of juice left in us. I think we got a little bit of life left in us. So we might go walk down Duval a little bit, go get, a little drink somewhere. Well, we had a long day. We went practically almost to Cuba and back, all the way down to Dry Tortugas. We went snorkeling. We saw the fort. We've done it all. We had a great dinner and drinks at Sunset Pier. Saw a great sunset. They had great music. But we are back at the hotel. It has been a long day, an early morning and a late night. So we're getting ready to call it a night. But don't you fear. We are back in the water tomorrow. So it will be another long day tomorrow. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera up and call it a night. We're done. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning. Let's go get some breakfast.
Alright. We are back to life a little bit. After some good breakfast, some coffee, we're starting to wake back up. I gotta tell you though, I got water in my ear yesterday when we were snorkeling, and it is like progressively gotten worse. I feel like I'm shouting right now. My left ear is gone. But we're going snorkeling again today. We got a little bit of time to kill until then, so we'll probably just clean up and get ready and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're going snorkeling here in a couple hours. Alrighty guys, we're here at the pier getting ready to go, and we're gonna get ready for our snorkeling trip here soon. So we're excited to see hopefully some fun stuff, some cool stuff down there. But in the meantime, our captain's getting our boat cleaned up and getting ready to leave. So just hanging out for now. Island and just see what kind of shells that they have. But there's a couple other people here, a couple other boats here on this little island. They kind of all just drop anchor and just hang out here for the afternoon. So We got like 20 more minutes before we have to start heading back to Key West, so hopefully we find something cool. I've already found a piece of coral and some other cool looking shells, so let's see if we can get anything else. Just like that, we're headed back. Well, we are back on the land after a 4-hour private charter. If we ever hear eco-friendly tours with Captain Chase, was a great time and pretty affordable for 4 hours, and it's like you can go snorkeling, you can just go cruising around or check out any of the little islands. He'll take you to wherever you want to go. He's your own captain for a few hours, so I would highly recommend, and like I said, pretty affordable. So yeah, we had a great time, but I think we're gonna go back to the hotel for a little while and get cleaned up before anniversary dinner tonight. So I will see you until then. Well, I don't know if anyone's ever gotten sunscreen in their eye before, but if you have, it can be a little painful. But after a little hiccup, we're back out at the pool, we're hanging out, just killing some time before dinner. I just thought it was a cool shot of all these fountains over here in the pool. Hey, we're getting ready to go out to dinner in our anniversary outfits, looking fresh, looking fly. So we're excited. I mean, I'm excited, at least.
I'm excited.
I don't know how well you can see, but I can't. But I'm having a good time, I'll tell you that. That's all that matters. The vibes are good. So we're excited to go to dinner, of course, and she doesn't want to be put on camera. But that's okay, because we're excited to go. So it should be a good dinner tonight, and we're going to have a great time celebrating our first wedding anniversary. See ya. Well, guys, we had a great anniversary dinner. We had some yellowtail and some swordfish. We had crab cakes. We had octopus. We had lobster bisque. It was a great night, and we got to watch a great sunset. The sun's down now, but they got everything all lit up for nighttime, so I'm sure we're getting ready to get out of here pretty soon. And it was a great first anniversary. It was a great place to be. Did you have a good time? Yeah, happy wedding anniversary. You have a good time? Good. Alrighty. Well, like I said, we're getting ready to get out of here, so I'll see you guys back at the hotel room. Well, good morning. Kind of took didn't really make much of a video last night. We just got home and kind of passed out after dinner, but here we are starting the day at the southernmost point. Waves are a little shaky. So yeah, I gotta take a picture. Hold on.
Hurry up, hurry up!
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Alright, well, we got in, we got out. Actually, I should mention today's the only day, the first and only day that we're not going to be on the water. We're just going to be walking down Duval Street today and just kind of doing all the tourist traps and seeing all the museums and stuff like that. But it also looks like we picked a very good day to not be on the water. The seas are a little rough this morning, so starting the day at the southernmost point, and we will just make our way up Duval Street. Just got some Cuban coffee, second cup of the day. I'm about to be somebody's problem, not mine, but getting nice and caffeinated here as we walk down Duval Street, and yeah, kind of just taking it easy, taking it slow, and looking at everything that's down Duval. Can't believe how quiet Duval is in the mornings. Normally this street is packed bumper to bumper, but those are the pros of getting here early in the morning. By the way, if you're in town, Cuban Coffee Queen, the hype is real. It is everything that everyone said it was. It is very strong, and I'm pouring sweat in very uncomfortable places to pour sweat, so just thought I'd share. out of the 100 chickens we have seen here in Key West, I finally found one with the baby with it. I was wondering where the babies were, because all you ever see are just fully grown chickens. Currently guarding the cemetery. Excuse me, guys, if I could please come in. Oh, sorry. So sorry. I just watched the chicken cross the road. All right.
A little creepy.
Yeah.
Ernest Hemingway.
What up, big guy? Yeah, that's nuts. That is nuts. All right, here we go. Shipwreck Museum. Hope to see if we can find the treasure. See what they got. Air conditioned inside. Yes, please. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. Can't be. I just saw you do it. It is heavy.
Did you do it?
It is. Yeah, I did. It is heavy, but jeez. For 25 grand, I'll lug that thing around wherever we gotta go. That's nuts. Well, if you think you were sweating before, we got some stairs to climb. Better get after it. Ah. 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 There's Key West. You gonna go for it? She's brave. What's the address? Something Wallaby Ave?
According to Sydney Wallaby.
Yeah. There you go.
Wallaby.
Yeah. Ooh, surf and turf.
Lobsters. He's finding lobsters.
Oh, look, there's some in the trap.
In the trap.
I guess that's where you're supposed to be, probably. Look at this dude. Oh my gosh.
See the eel in the back?
Let me see if I can see the eel.
It's huge.
Oh yeah, there is a huge eel sitting back there. Golly.
Eels are really like pumping their chest.
This guy's huge. Dude. What's up, dude? What's up? So here's a bunch of lionfish that are invasive in Florida, actually. They all, not all I shouldn't say, but 18 of the spines I know are venomous, but somehow the fish is still safe to eat. And actually like pretty like sought after in Florida, at least in Florida. A lot of people like to eat lionfish. And there's some starfish, as you can see, lining against the wall. But as venomous as they are very pretty and fun to look at. Okay, she's going for the crab. Horseshoe. How does it feel? What do you report?
Oh, these are spiky.
Are they? What does the crab feel like?
A hard shell.
A hard shell. You heard it here first. Crabs have a hard shell. Look at these big dudes in here. I see a catfish. I think I see some tarpon down there.
Can you see them?
These are sharks down here? Oh my god, these are sharks.
A bunch of them.
Oh man.
How do you measure up? Not quite.
What? Well, outside of hunting for seashells, she could stand in here until dinner, probably. She could be here all day. We've already looked at these same tanks like 3 times, but she just likes going around taking the same pictures. So maybe not everyone knows this. I definitely did not know this, but there is a little, like actual, used to be functioning little White House in Key West, and it has been used by Presidents William Howard Taft, Harry S. Truman, Dwight Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, and Bill Clinton have all stated this little White House during their time as president. And there was, like I said, like functioning actual White House daily activities happening here, so pretty neat. All right, we're here at the Hair of the Dog Saloon in Garlo's Grill food truck. So we're gonna get some mahi tacos and a lobster roll and have some lunch. It's a nice, just little like courtyard area, food truck area. And then, like I said, they have the food truck right there and the Hair of the Dog Saloon in there. So we'll hang out here for a little bit, have some lunch, and sit down for a little while. Well guys, after a long day of walking Duval front to back, going all over, seen the Hemingway House, we've seen a bunch of other different museums and a bunch of different shops. We're here at the Conch Seafood Factory, and we're gonna sit down for dinner. It's about 4 o'clock, so we've been at it all day long, and we're ready for some air conditioning and some water. But yeah, I don't know if I got to say earlier, these two boats out here in front of us are actually owned by this restaurant, and they take these boats out every day and they get their own fresh catch and they bring it back here to obviously cook up for food for the restaurant. So like they said in their brochure, unless you go catch it yourself, this is like as fresh of seafood as you can get, and it tastes like it. It tastes, I mean, like I said, as fresh as you can get. So really good place. Our dinner is here. I'll see you. Oh my god, oh my god. She would kill me if I bought one of these. But I've wanted to get into spearfishing so bad. Oh, she would be so mad. But it'd be so worth it. We just got done with dinner. Just doing like a little bit of more shopping before we head back. Just a couple shops we walked past earlier that we want to stop at. This was one of them. They have spearfishing gear and snorkeling gear. I might spend some serious cash. I might get in a lot of trouble with my wife. God. I should just do it. I mean, you only live once. Just do it. Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah, definitely take a look at that. Now, I would definitely take a look at the different regulations.
The most expensive one is $365. If I work a bit of overtime, I could compensate for a spear gun. Golly. I should just do it.
Good morning. It is, it's time to go home. It's time to pack up and get out of here. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pack up and get out of here. I'll, make some videos along the way home.
Well, guys, as fast as our journey started, it has come to an end. It is almost 6 in the morning. We got the car packed. We're just cleaning out the hotel room, and it is time to make our way back. We had a great trip. We had a ton of fun. But don't turn off quite yet. We're going to have some good footage on the way back home of going through all the other keys for sunrise. So we're going Key Largo, Marathon, Island Murata. We're from Key West all the way up. So we'll still have some good footage for sunrise going all the way back home through Miami and everything. But yeah, as fast as our video has started, it has come to an end. Did you have a good time, babe?
Great anniversary trip.
It was a great anniversary trip. So I'll put the camera up for now. We're going to check out of the hotel room and get on the road. But yeah, it stings going back home. I would do the whole trip again. The Dry Tortugas, the snorkeling, the charter boat, all the good meals, all of the sunset piers. So yeah, but that's it. That's the end of the trip. See you on the way home.
I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a beautiful sunrise coming up above the clouds while we're on 7 Mile Bridge right now, and the sun coming up is really pretty. Alright guys, and that is a trip to Key West and back. We just got home a little bit ago. We're gonna have some lunch, do some laundry, clean up around the house, but and also start editing this video. So I'll try to get it out as fast as I can. We had a great trip, great first anniversary trip, and looking forward to the next video. It'll be a good one. It'll be a two-parter probably, a long one.